Hey everybody, it's Rick OShay playing MPQ Marvel Puzzle Quest. Thanks for jumping on the video. We've got a bunch of stuff to do today. Webbed Wonder opened last night. It's a fun event where through the story mode event you will actually get to a node where you earn your own 4-star Howard the Duck cover if you're able to get toward the end of the next sub of the event. So good luck with that, and just champed Howard the Duck recently, so we're going to get into some action with him at some point here pretty soon, and probably into a little bit of PvP action. We're going to get into the shield training with Taskmaster. We got some nodes here to finish out the bottom row of his essential nodes to get through to the end as far as I can go and get the ISO bonus for doing that. We'll get into the daily quest nodes, including the Crash of the Titans today, so don't let me forget to do that. We've got to get some action in the to the point where we earn the command points from the Taskmaster versus event, and we'll get into a few fights at least in the shield training simulator for the season to reach our anniversary token 10-pack, and so we'll have a lot more tokens to pull when we do that. So let's start here in the easy side of the story mode and let some of our live stream audience catch up to the show here before we get into the big stuff. So the teams I thought we might use is, since we just champed Howard the Duck, let's bring him in here and see how we can do with him. Eneos is on the chat. How's it going, my friend? We've been talking a little bit earlier, and I just got to streaming right now, and as I was coming in, I noticed KillPower559 must have just started streaming MPQ himself as well, so we got a bunch of stuff going on, and if he's still on when I'm done, we'll jump over there. And then I know Eneos hopes to stream MPQ as well a little later on, so we got a good night for everybody here on the live side of things. Well, Howard the Duck is a green, blue, and purple character, so red, black, and yellow are the colors that we don't have in another character yet. And so what I thought we might do is go down to some of the newer characters and see if, let's see, who might be interesting to run with. And we could pick Taskmaster here for a couple of his abilities, but we just don't have a lot of levels in him. Let's go with Nebula because she's going to be a featured 4-star character this week in the Alliance raid event that starts on Thursday. They just released a little bit of info on that, and Thanos, the 5-star Thanos, is the 5-star essential character in that. We don't know much about the raid event, so let's get a little practice in with Nebula. She's got a red and green ability and a blue, but we'll use Howard the Duck for probably his blue, purple, and green. And then so we just need somebody that specializes in black, and let's see if we can get Kitty Pryde's black passive ability to activate here during this matchup. We'll see. It's going to be tough because she has to take enough damage. Hopefully we'll just run through this pretty quick with Howard. And Howard's got some fun abilities because his invisibility is really quite good. It does damage for every invisibility tile that you have on the board. So I have his cover level set at 5 in purple. It creates 5 invisibility tiles and does a bunch of damage for each one every single turn at the beginning of the turn. Let's see, I wanted to go back to look at Howard's Quack Fu 1-2. It does damage per green tile on the board and destroys them all. That's kind of a cool setup for immediate damage plus good cascade potential. And I hope we'll get some good use out of his blue ability to stun the target enemy and also remove enemy special tiles, including countdowns. So let's give this a go here. The enemies aren't that strong against us. Here's a red and green double move. So I hope that they're not too weak and we get a lackluster performance like we have sometimes in this matchup. But this is just kind of where we start here. Purple drops a 4-shot of red. Going pretty good on the cascade so far. Now, Howard's ability, his purple costs 12, so it's definitely not cheap. But, man, there's a bunch of cool stuff we could do here with black and then purple, or the yellow and white over there. Let's do this first. Yeah, that's probably the better play. And I want to keep that guy alive for a second. Let's move over to this guy and do purple with the 4-shot of red. Nice. Sounds like an MPQ streamer party. Eneos is right. It's one of those parties where we're the only ones that show up for a party we invited everybody to. Just kidding, man. We got good followers. They're about the best we could possibly hope for. And definitely appreciate everybody who gets on and supports us to make this happen. It's a lot of fun for us. Let's go for this match 4 in green. It destroys the countdown below. Now we're going to need to start taking some guys out. They're creating a lot of specials, and they're going to boost the value of them every turn. We've got Howard's green ready to go. We need one more match in blue and purple to have his abilities set. Let's do this first. Get that red qualified. Cool. Okay, so there's a green countdown tile on the board, and let's play Quack Fu 1-2 on this guy, and it'll destroy the green tiles on the board. It should destroy the countdown because they're no different, because it destroys all green, plus damage. We should get that purple match as a result of the drop. Nice. That worked out real well. Let's play Howard's Duck Duck Loose to go invisible. Turn our animations on. I should have turned it on for the previous move here. There we go. Pretty funny animation. Alright, too bad the purple's really matchable locations, but I think we're going to be just fine. We need a blue match, so we'll do that one at the bottom. Or not. We'll lose an invisibility tile if we do that. I probably should do a move that really puts a separation in our purple tiles first. Let's just go for this yellow. Now we can pretty much match things a little more safely. The damage from the invisibility is going to start hitting at the beginning of every turn now. That's pretty awesome. Let's play... Should have probably played Grim Efficiency while we had that green AP stacked up. Squirrel Girl's going to take a purple match if we line it up for her. That's the only problem. And if I match blue, it's going to give her a purple ready to go. Not much else I can do, I guess. So, well, we'll take a chance. She might match yellow. There she goes. Okay. 1,630 damage at the beginning of the turn. That's pretty nuts for a limited character, in my opinion. Play Dance Floor Queen. That'll create strike tiles. I wanted to get more action out of Nebula's ability. Let's go ahead here and play Bill of Rights. It's going to remove enemy special tiles, including countdowns, and stun the target, Squirrel Girl, for a couple of turns. Nice. Alright. So, let's go ahead and get green. Alright, one more turn and Squirrel Girl will be down. I just don't have too much of a way to safeguard my invisibility tiles. She'll go down at the beginning of the turn, but a new enemy will arrive. Spider-Man, another guy Is he going to do purple? Yep, he'll be interested in purple. That's too bad. Okay, well, that's all right. Let's do this. We've got a little bit of green on the board. Let's play Grim Efficiency. It'll create attack tiles based on how much green we have. Damage up front. Now we'll go ahead and switch over to Sounds of Light and Fury. This will be, we'll play this now. It's team damage based on special tiles on the board, ours and the enemies. Nice. Team damage. Knocked out one of the bad guys. Let's do... Dance Floor Queen. Yeah, let's do it. We're going to create a bunch of strike tiles. Alright. I'm going to take Spidey out in case he is going to be very interested in our purple. One more turn would get him, see what he takes on us. Alright, they went for red instead of purple, so we're going to knock him out. And now the enemy team doesn't have a character that has a purple ability, so they really shouldn't go for it to take those away. So I think we can really work these guys out quickly with the turn-by-turn damage. Oh, of course, he went for purple because there was nothing really else to go for. This won't last long now. This team actually isn't too bad. We're down to one invisibility tile, though. Let's finish this up then, and we'll get into our Taskmaster fights. Good win there. We'll do the Behemoth Burrito real quick. Got our Psylocke cover, nice. Eneos, Adam, Kill Power, Rick, and Kevin 8-Bit Forever. We could have our own party, and I think people would show up, Eneos. I think that'd be a lot of fun, especially MPQ people. We're out here trying to get the game a lot more love and attention, and I think that it deserves. I think we do an alright job. You guys play good music. That's one thing I'm definitely lacking on my videos. It's all coaching, no fun. Crack me up. Look at that cascade. Nice deal. Wow. Alright. I like to take on Storm first because I can usually try to take her just about out with match damage, and then the other two we can deal with powers. There's all kinds of moves I could do. Let's go with... I usually don't play anybody's powers except for the 4-star, and that's my challenge and limit here. But the reason that they teamed up Drax with Squirrel Girl and 2-star Hawkeye is because they are very good at creating countdowns. And so I think to make this more fun, we might play either Squirrel Girl's green ability, or we'll try to get an extra move for Hawkeye's speed shot countdowns. And we have a ton of purple. We're up to 15 now. Drax makes a pretty strong strike tile depending on how many countdowns are on the board. And he wasn't designed to create his own countdowns, and I've always thought that was kind of strange. But he's also, by the way, designed to play with 4-star Star-Lord, who creates countdowns all over the place. And even Rocket and Groot has a countdown with their 4-star green ability. So, and Gamora with her red. We've got Storm down. We really don't have anything going for red. That's Drax's biggest hit for damage. Now we might be able to get some red. Let's move over here. And those projectiles are going to be a little bit of an issue. Let's see. What I might do is... Now, the only other way they're going to create more special tiles is if Hulkbuster gets enough black I don't think we're going to let him do that. So let's do this. Let's play Drax as the Destroyer. It does damage around the enemy special tiles on the board, so it'll destroy the protect tiles that they've placed, plus tiles around them for decent damage. Or it's more about the cascade action and the removal of the enemy specials that you get. Alright, set us up pretty good for a couple of match 4s. Let's do it... Probably doesn't matter which way. We'll do it that way. Thor survives with 19 health to do a bunch of damage to us. Excellent. Just for that, we'll knock him out with a Squirrel Girl match 4 in green. We'll try to get a little more green, then I'll show you the excellent effects of Drax's purple ability. Oh, he took the green out of there. Now what do we do? Might not be able to get too much of a chance at it. Drax has good health, as you might expect. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to get this in here. No way to get green, really. Well, we'll try one more thing here. We didn't get any extra moves during this match either. That lines up a green match, so we'll survive. He's got 14 red to hit us with, so we'll take it. Big repulsor punch. 3,100. Wow, nice. But here we go. Okay, just in time for an extra move. This is perfect. We'll do this. We'll get the Hawkeye speed shot countdowns on the board. Plus, we'll play Squirrel Girl's green ability for green countdowns on the board. Now we'll play Secret Weapon. So for the number of countdowns on the board, it creates a very strong strike tile, depending on the total available. So one strike tile worth over 1,000 each. We'll do another one. That's nuts. And the great thing about that is because Drax automatically adds damage to any countdown that resolves. So when they count off, he adds a bunch of damage on top of it. We don't need to let that happen. Let's just go with... let's not finish it yet. Let's let these Squirrel Girl countdowns hit one time with the strike tiles damage that we've put out here. That'll end the match. Alright. Drax's red ability is pretty good. It's a one-shot hit, but it does a lot more damage when the enemy has over 90% of their original health. We already had Hulkbuster knocked down below that, so... Okay, easy enough win. Let's go right into the crash and get this done. Our friend Squirrel Girl against Devil Dinosaur, one of our most recent 4-star champions. Limited character, glad to have him. Sometimes people call it a her. I don't know which one is official. They go back and forth. In the game they say him. I do know that. But I thought it was a female for a long time. Never read the comics with Devil Dino, so I couldn't tell you to be sure. Coach Rick. Oh man, I think that is kind of my MPQ persona, is more of the coaching style. Now we get an extra move. So in this matchup, we're only really fighting over green. Her other abilities are yellow and we're fighting over yellow and... We're not fighting over yellow. We're fighting over purple and green, and then we also have a red ability. So the only worry I have is her purple isn't going to hit very hard because we don't create any special tiles for her to add damage to. So green's the only ability that's really going to be dangerous with her. Now, separately from that, her yellow for creating projectiles is dangerous. And if she get... Oh wow, actually, if she gets a lot of yellow, we will be in big trouble. So somehow I let her get that extra move in green, and she's got enough to play her projectiles and then her green on the very next turn. Thankfully, we take 2 of those out in one shot. So, Furry Friends isn't just a countdown tile ability that does damage at the end. They earn AP for the other team with every tile that they break. So you got to be pretty careful. More careful than I've been so far. A little bit of damage, but a lot of AP every turn, and that could be a major difference in a match. Let's see, match 4. Could I give her any more green, please? One more countdown. That's not going to be too big of a damage problem. Let's get our purple ability ready to go here. Yeah, 575 for 1. That's not bad. I'm glad all 3 didn't go off. Let's go ahead and... is there any way to take out that projectile? I don't think we have anything we can do about that. Let's do this triple move. Blue, black, and red. She's up to 8 green again already. We just keep setting her up repeatedly for easy matches that way. This puts another yellow on top of the projectile below. So maybe there's a chance we could find a way to get this thing matched out. We'll do this. Drop some yellow down there a little closer. And now might be taken away with purple. Let's do this. We'll see if we can get a tile swap with prehistoric arms that helps us out a little bit. Nothing much there. We'll go ahead and play prehistoric bite, which does blow a small block out of the board. That we might fare a little bit better with that. Okay, let's do... That's from above, that'll sting. 1178. If we created special tiles, that would hit for a whole lot more damage. Alright, I just can't find a way to get that projectile removed. It's reducing a lot of our damage. But I think we got a good lineup here. Got enough red for prehistoric chomp. For a couple of blows of that. Let's go with prehistoric bite again, just in case it changes hitting the board at all. Nope, but I think we can win here with the chomp. And there we go. Still have 12,000 health remaining, and this is going to give us a token for that fan favorites vault. Legendary token. And this will be the 4th one we've got for that fan favorites vault. So we're going to pull those soon, maybe today. Let's get over here and finish up our shield training with Taskmaster. We've got 4 nodes. They're going to be pretty easy. I think we can blow through it pretty quick. I only have a couple covers on Taskmaster, but we need to train him up. He's at 111, and I got a couple more covers in the queue we can add to him. Wrong button there. 1 of each other color. That'll be great. And we'll probably change the actual abilities that we use for each one of these powers when we think about the actual enemy here. And I do want to raise his level a little bit. Going to decide how far we're going to go. He could go to level 127 at this point. What do we do? Let's go up to about 5,000 health and start there. Okay. So let's see, who are we against? Howard the Duck first, right? So Howard has a green ability, invisibility on purple, and a blue for stun. So I think we're going to bring a stun as well, and our black ability is kind of funny because in this match against Howard, let's do this. So I've been thinking about Taskmaster. Eneos is asking a great question. I agree. Yeah, you know, I'm going to try to pull a lot more of Taskmaster as much as I can without going too broke on hero points. So I think I'm going to try to get his cover out of the Taskmaster vault. That should add me with another blue. And then there's a lot more to get from the 900 point level in PvP. Should be another black. And then red at the end of the season simulator. So I might have this guy at 333 before too long. That'll be awesome. The progress cover in the Howard event in Webbed Wonder, I think, is another blue. So I might be 343 before too long. Do as Peggy Says is great ability, but it wouldn't stun Howard. Nuts from above would do more damage if you created special tiles. The invisibility tiles probably count toward that extra damage, but I don't want to let him get invisible in the first place. So let's go with Billy Club. It'll be a nice stun, and against a single enemy match, that Billy Club is super helpful since it stuns for 2 turns, and then he's only awake and alert for 1 turn before getting stunned again. We could go with these other bigger hit items, but I think we're going to win without having to go that big on the damage there. Moving target, Star Spangled Avenger. Let's take it down to, I think, a little off the top. That would be a quick hit for 6 that we can get in. And the funny thing that I was thinking about with this black ability, we can use the Quack Fu 1-2 against him, and it's a black ability, but it removes all green on the board for pretty reasonable damage, board shake, and more importantly, it takes the green away from Howard. Let's do this. So Eneos, you're asking, about the 1 day, the subs that go for 2 days, the 48 hours, or the 1 day sub, because on a 48-hour sub, after you've done your opening grinds, the next day I only clear them 1 more time, right when they refill completely with the points. So it kind of depends. Oh, we have way more health than Howard here. Hopefully this will be super easy. Match 4 in black. I do want to go for black because I want to use that Quack Fu 1-2 on Howard big time. I want to win with his own power. I think Taskmaster might make a big deal about doing that against any enemy he faces. There's no matchable green on the board, so let's do a couple more moves first. Maybe more green will drop in the board for additional damage when we destroy it. But I gotta watch purple. I don't want Howard to get purple. He can go invisible, and that would make this match take forever. Alright, there's no green dropping in, really. Maybe now. Still no. There, well, of course it makes it in a matchable location. I'm worse off than we were before. I was trying to get more green on the board. Here we go. There we go. Look at that. Alright, there's a green readily available match, so this is the time to do it. We'll play our black ability, but in this case it's Quack Fu 1-2. We get only 27 damage for each green destroyed, but it'll add up. There's about roughly 10 green tiles on the board, so good. Okay, I was thinking we might get a nice either a cascade or a after that match. And look at this extra move in blue. Perfect. That is going to be a win. We'll go ahead and play Billy Club. Get this guy stunned. And he is knocked out. Alright, that was a pretty good match. Eneos, are you saying you got Taskmaster from his vault on your second natural pull? Like 2 pulls? Like second try? Is that what you're saying? Nice job. Okay, we've taken a little bit of damage here, but we're against Devil Dinosaur. And so let's think about our abilities here. He's got a big hit in his green, or a bigger hit with his red, and you know, kind of a pesky purple. Not that big a deal. Maybe we should change our abilities up a little bit. Let's go to Train Powers. And we didn't get to use red last time. That's fine. I think in this case a power cost of 11 is going to be just too long. 12 and 13. This one will do attack tiles based on how much green AP we have. I want to keep green away from Devil Dino, but I don't really want to gather it for myself. I don't have anyone in my team that will use green, so I'm trying to think what we should do here. This is a damage straight up of 827 plus additional damage if we had any countdowns. What I might do is do that one later against Spider-Man. I think it'll do better because if we get an extra move and we can set up the speed shot to help that out. So let's go ahead. We'll go to Grim Efficiency. It's direct damage of 600 plus the attack tile. We'll go give that a shot. Alright. Now let's move down to Billy Club is super good, but I think in this case we're going to be pretty hard pressed to get enough blue in time. Let's see. Nobody's going to really create any specials. Maybe Spidey will. We didn't get much use out of Billy Club. Let's keep that on. And we shouldn't need Quack Fu 1-2, although it makes sense. Let's play Shadow Step. I love this ability. It's taken from Electra, and if we have our trap tiles out, if we're going to take any damage at all, we will negate it completely and do damage back to him. Let's try it. Okay, so I think Taskmaster is going to be a whole lot of fun where you can spec him out in tons of different ways for future fights when you have him as a champion. So red, green, and purple are Dino's abilities. Red matches take it away from him, but also builds it up for our ability. So that's probably the smartest color to make a priority. I do want to try to get our Shadow Step going. I'm probably one of the bigger fans of that ability. Some people really aren't too hot on Electra. I think she can be played really well, mostly in a defensive role, so I get that. Less damage, more defense is not always the fastest way to do great in MPQ, but take a little bit of damage here from his tile swap. First, if I say one or the other and it's wrong, let me know. I might go back and forth like I do with Dakin, or Dakin. What do we do here? There's a bunch of green now. I don't want him to get that. I guess we'll just do this since it lines up a black match next. He's up to only 3 green, so not too much to worry about there. Oh, wow. The move in red, not good. So, let's play our Billy Club. That's a stun for a couple of turns. That'll allow us to do a little bit more planning here. We'll take the critical red match. That's big damage. Grim Efficiency does damage up front, but then creates attack tiles for how many green AP you have. So make sure you have a nice round number for green. We have 19 green. That's pretty crazy. I'd play it now, but we're about to get another green match right here. Oh man, and another green match after this. Alright, that's going to hurt. Wow. Look at this. 218 health. And what's funny is we're just about to play Shadow Step. Thank goodness we got all that black. We'll play Grim Efficiency first. Damage plus those attack tiles. Look at all those attack tiles already. And look at that damage. At 2 cover levels and hardly any ISO levels. It's already 688 attack tile damage. Let's play Shadow Step just because I think it'll be fun. Now we have trap tiles on the board, so we're not able to take any damage. I wish I would have gotten that out before that big chomp. Attack tiles. Look at this. Shadow Step, no damage. And damage dealt back to Dino. We'll avoid the damage from this as well. It's not much in the first place, but we'll hit him back. And again. And that's the win because of the damage component of Shadow Step. And by the way, don't forget, as those Shadow Step traps are removed, you do earn 1 black AP back for each one of them. So once you play that ability, you're really gaining black again quickly, so you can hopefully play it a second time. Alright, so this is going to be pretty tough for this matchup. We might have to go up a few more levels, but I'll just heal and try it first try. We're against the Iron Spider, Peter Parker, and his blue is passive, but his red and green are going to be trouble. So we have to get up to level 96. Do we even have, can we even get that high? Yes. We were at level 96. We were just knocked out. There we go. What, isn't it saying I need a level 96 character to play this? It's not letting me get into it. Let this banner slide off. Oh, level 111. Excuse me. No wonder I was thinking we couldn't get in there. Go right up to level 111. Even number 112. Alright, so we need to train our powers again for Spider-Man. What are we going to do here? Let me think. 1735 damage straight up is pretty good. The problem with Parker is he's going to avoid a lot of damage when we try to throw it at him because of his web tiles on the board. He does a lot of defense with it. So let me think. Let's see. We'll probably need to do a bunch of fiddle faddle for nearly a one-shot. Might be the best guarantee because we're going to really try hard to keep red away from him. Let's learn that. It does base damage of 2345, but if there's no enemy special tiles on the board, which there won't be, 3753 is huge damage. I think that's probably the best choice for this case. Let's see. It says Grim Efficiency there, but when I look at it, it says I learned a bunch of fiddle faddle, so we'll check that out and make sure it's got the right one. This is going to be the tough thing because I really want to try to stun the guy. But I was thinking about playing Speed Shot. He's got too much defense. It's going to be boring, but I'm going to keep Billy Club on once again. I really like Peggy's Do As Peggy Says, but there's not another enemy in the match, so it wouldn't stun him at all. So I think we'll stick with Billy Club for now. And now let's decide what black is going to do the best here. Probably Moonsilver Blades for a big one-shot. One of my favorite abilities from Moon Knight. Let's learn that in. That's big damage, 3,000 for 12 black. This might be a marathon match, so we might as well have the higher level AP cost abilities and damage from them. let's go. Yeah, he has 5304 health, so the challenge is going to be trying to manage his web tiles, and he's going to create them every single time he makes a match. That's going to be rough. Got to keep probably a priority on red. He can't do any other damage with other colors. Look at that. 2 web tiles for every single match. Wow, okay. He does a lot of defense for each one of those tiles. Now, he doesn't defend against match damage, so if we can whittle him down quite a bit and then hit him with a couple of powers at once, I think that's going to be the way to do it. You might have to hit him with 1 power to just take all the web tiles out, and then hit him with another power when he's already removed a bunch for the defense of it. Oh boy. Oh boy. A lot of critical damage there. More web tiles, just what we needed. So, green isn't too dangerous, although I just don't want him making so many web tiles. Oh, set him up with a red. He's at 4 red, not too dangerous yet. I think everything I can do at this point sets him up with a red match again. Come on, Rick, what should we do? Czar is on the chat. How's it going, my friend? Sorry, it takes me a long time to look away from the game and read the chat. Everybody else that streams MPQ is so good at doing better interactions with the chatters. He's up to 7 red. Very dangerous. If he gets 3 more, 1 more red match, it's probably game over for Rick on this one. I'll take this blue. I don't want to give him a red close to those others up there. So I have my black ready to go. That is Moonsilver Blades for a bunch of damage, close to knockout damage, but he will just deflect it all because of his defense property of those web tiles. So it's not going to work unless I have more than one ability ready to fire, I think, unless I can get the guy stunned. Oh, I just know I'm going to give him a red match if I do this. Didn't. Nice. We get the red match. Extra move. We've got our blue. Great. Okay, I think we're in good shape here. Let's do this extra move in black. It's good on red. Alright, we're going to stun him with the Billy Club. And now that he's stunned, we can actually win with Moonsilver Blades. And that's a victory. Great. I was worried how that was going to turn out. He started to get way ahead of us. We found a way to pull it through. Okay, that's that. And if we had enough covers, we could go through and do this and get the final command point. And as far as I'd be able to get with progression at level 168, I need 1 more Taskmaster cover to be able to do this. So I'll come back and do that later. Unless we get really lucky here in a little bit. So let's do our tokens. Oh wait, we can't yet. We have to go into the PvP, and we could run up to 900 points, but I think that's a little too far away to do it on this stream, so I might do that myself. But I thought we'd take on a couple of teams, at least get our command points, and when we get our season total score up a couple hundred points, we will be able to pull an anniversary 10 pack. So then we'll do our tokens after we get enough points here. Let's take on this team with Taskmaster against Old Man Logan and Vulture. And Vulture's boosted, so he's really good in this match, but I've been waiting so long to play with Archangel and get him into a match where it actually makes sense. And he's got an automatic defense mechanism for people that can go airborne. So that's going to be good. We've got blue, green, and black abilities with Archangel. Let's go down to a boosted 4-star that can make use of other colors. I think you guys pretty much get it with some of these, but we're having a lot of color overlap with Archangel. Let's just go with Medusa. Yeah, let's do it. She's got a pretty good boost going on. I think this will be a good team, and Medusa's a good match for Archangel because if the enemy team makes special tiles because of Old Man Logan, we'll earn blue, green, and purple AP when those get matched by our team or the other. So here's what's great. Normally when you're against Vulture, you have to be so careful not to let them get any black. Well, with Archangel, you almost want him to get black and try to go airborne. So let's see what we can do here. Set him up with a couple of ways to match black. Medusa's countdown tile's already going to take out Taskmaster on their team on this turn. Or before. Alright, let's go for blue. Man, this is such a good move. I want them to get black, but look at that. Double extra move, double critical tile hit. Oh my gosh, that was nuts. Alright, let's go. We can start hitting Old Man Logan, even though he heals. I don't want to take Vulture out yet. I really want to have Archangel's passive do the job, just for fun. Rolling way too good in this match, thanks to the viewer love that. Czar, you're going to get Taskmaster, don't worry. He's limited, but he's not going to be unreachable. I think they might make him a little more available than Howard and Dino. Honestly, I think he's a lot more playable. Really cool design. You know, probably more of a fan favorite than the other two. You know, it just makes sense to have him a character that people want to acquire and level up. So limited, yes, but I think they're going to have, I just have a feeling they're going to make him a little more attainable. Maybe not. They're just not sending Vulture airborne. They've got the black to do it. Maybe right here. Yeah, man, you know what? I'm going to stun Old Man Logan right now because they've been saving up for his black ability instead of Vulture. And if he's stunned, Vulture will definitely play his ability. He's going to go airborne right now. And normally, while he's airborne, he would be untouchable, gathering AP for the enemy team, and Archangel, his passive ability, downs a airborne enemy, immediately stuns them and does damage, and Vulture is simply out of this match. That's so great. Let's place that on yellow. We don't have an active yellow ability for angle of attack, for countdowns that deal damage and don't allow the enemy to gain any AP in that color, even from passive abilities. Pretty good run at it with this team. This is just about over. Old Man Logan does not heal when he doesn't have allies in the fight. He used to heal anyway a little bit, but more when he had allies. That's been changed. So he's really Just going to go down to enemy down. How appropriate. Good. Nice win there. Hopefully worth a few points. 50 points. All right. Our season points is at 2289. I think I need to go further than I wanted to get these points going. I think we've had enough Taskmaster for the time being. Let's get into the season simulator, and we're going to do a bunch of fights as quickly as possible. I need to get up to 2,800 total season points to unlock the Anniversary 10 pack, and then we can start to get done with things. Here's a fun team for 74 points. They have a underleveled Banner, but a champ Daredevil and Old Man Logan. So let's do this. Let's take them on with an Okoye. See if we can troll them a little bit for fun. Yeah, I got an idea. Let's bring in our own Banner, who is way underleveled compared to theirs even. But we'll be able to get him transformed into Hulk, I'll bet. And then, let's see, so that's green, red, yellow. So we need red, black, and purple. Red, black, and purple. Who's a 4-star that deals with red, black, and purple? Okay, Elektra is probably a really good choice. She plays quite good with Okoye, and I said red, black, and purple, but it's actually, I need a blue, black, and purple more appropriately, but I think we're going to play with Elektra here just for fun. I am going to boost a couple of team up, just so that we have that going. And here we go. So this will be our challenge. This will be kind of a tough troll team for a little while, but the big deal of what we're trying to do is get transformed to the Hulk and keep green away from their band. Okoye should be able to take most of this damage for the whole fight. It's interesting to me that she tanks green over Banner every time. Banner Hulk does not use green. Banner doesn't use green until he has already turned into Hulk. Alright, we've got our transform to the Hulk tile ready to go off in one more turn, but it's funny, I have no choice, but I gotta destroy it here. We've got a match 3 that does a match 4. So we'll get that countdown tile right back out. There it is. It's on black. Let's sorry about that overlay there. Cool. Here we go. I know there's a match 4 in blue, but I really just want to get that team up there. Get away from them. Here's our Hulk. He doesn't get any real additional benefit from Okoye, except for when we play Smash. It's his team damage ability. It's going to add on to the team up damage that we already have from Okoye. And we have 9 of that, so let's go ahead and do Smash for the team damage. Look at that, we almost knocked Banner out. And I'm going to play Ballet of Death instead of Okoye's ability because it's a trap tile, but it does damage every single turn. And it's going to add on to that 9 team up every turn, and it's going to destroy the enemy team. Here we go. Their Banner is going down just from Hulk, and then watch this damage is going to hit Daredevil. 12,000. Let's play Indomitable Spirit to maybe get a little more team-up matches, but definitely to heal her. Extra move. Very nice. Let's go for another Ballet of Death. Now watch how much damage we get from this at the beginning of the next turn. I'm actually going to move over to Old Man Logan. Don't think we can get... We can match that critical tile with purple, but I'm going to keep Okoye up front here with another team-up match. Watch this. They'll do pretty good damage to us right here. And here comes the Ballet of Death. After Hulk. $20,000 plus. I really don't even know how much it would have been. Extra move. Killer Cascade action. Healer up. And look at that. Did we get any luckier, guys? That was crazy. Trolled the guy and beat him with a single 5-star. A little overpowered, but kind of funny. Okay, we get a little reward there. So let's see. Only 4 wins going. We got some pretty high point nodes. Let's go ahead and take on this team. I agree with you, Eneos. I mean, that's the meta team. That's all you really see in PvP and Sim is Okoye, Thor, and Jessica Jones. I agree. Sometimes you can get a little bit of variety like I've got here, but that's because I've just started in the simulator, and it's going to change here after a while. Alright, so who can we play that will be a little more interesting or fun? And you know what? I need to champion somebody. Oh, sorry, my connection might have went down there just a little bit. Hopefully we're still running live. Let's do this. I've been thinking about a couple of different 5-star matchups, and can we get away with... So, Czar, is there a 4-star you'd like to see in action? Let's do it if you can pick one. And then Eneos, you've definitely got a choice as well. I'm thinking about championing. I've been booting it around back and forth, and I got the ISO to do it, but I don't know if the timing's right. We'll see. Let's get into another match here. I kind of want to play Ghost Rider. Main event Hulk, so that'd be a yellow, purple, red, black, green, and then we just need a blue character, and I might have to stick with another 5-star in this case, but let's go with a blue only 5-star. I guess we could probably go with Hawkeye. That way we could decide if we're going to do his or Ghost Rider's red. Let's give this a shot. We got a couple of good healers on their team, but I think with main event Hulk doing a lot of damage quickly, I think we're going to be just fine here. Well, Eneos, I'd like to work on Nebula and then Dazzler, but I'm a little bit off on the tokens because I've been hoarding so long. I only have 9 or 10 covers on each of those two. I think 9 on Dazzler, 10 on Nebula. So I'm a little ways off on those guys, but you know, as soon as Cable comes around, I plan on pulling a bunch of tokens. We're going to target and take on Cap here first. I think he's going to be the one that could really ruin our plans more than the other two with his yellow and blue abilities mostly. Don't let me forget I'm trying to go for a lot of purple, and when I have main event Hulk in the match, it's odd because he's not tanking his purple or yellow. Ghost Rider has a stronger yellow than main event Hulk. That's funny to me. There we go. I really want to make a quick run on yellow. I'm a huge fan of that with ME Hulk's yellow. Oh, that's the move I wanted to do next. Look at all the yellow they just got. That is nuts. Okay, well, we're going to need to do some catch-up here against them. We don't have much going on. Yeah, we'll qualify Ghost Rider as black with hopefully a little bit of Cascade there. Extra move on the board. They'll do it as a match 4 in green. Ouch. Tried to keep yellow away from Cap, and it's very dangerous now. Oh man, we're in trouble, guys. Those projectiles look very difficult to take care of. Fortunately, we're going to get our green ability going for Ghost Rider soon, I hope, and that can shake the board up a little bit. Yeah, we better get these moves in while Ghost Rider's not... Oh, wow, I walked right into that one. Gotta pay attention to enemy AP, Rick. I was thinking they were saving up for Cap's red, not hers. Ghost Rider's out, and we are probably gonna lose this match. Oh, man, can we just do as good as last time? There goes that one projectile. So now we have a shot in the dark here. We're building up our purple. We can play The Crowd Goes Wild. That's going to do team damage plus earn a bunch of AP and a little bit of turn-by-turn damage. I'll play Deep Breath. And we'll get our purple qualified. Oh man, that's bad. That's bad. What else could go wrong? 6,000 damage from a righteous uppercut. Are you serious? Wow, okay. I might have to bail on this match, guys. What do you think? This looked like an easy team, and it is not going well. Yeah, there's just no way, is there? Wow. Just shocked. Well, at least I know one thing. We are going to get on a Gamma Power Bomb before we leave this match, just because. Deep Breath doesn't hit for much because of the projectile on the board. I thought we got up to enough purple. I thought we were hitting 14 on the last match. I guess we didn't. Try my best to get the Gamma Power Bomb off here. I think we're at a lost cause here, guys. Let's just let Hawkeye get knocked out, which qualifies our purple. And main event Hulk isn't going to go down without a fight. Here's the Gamma Power Bomb. That would have done a lot more damage with the 5-star on the team. Yeah, we're going to have to bail on this match. Unbelievable. Well, that is too bad. We won't lose many points, we just lose all that time on the video. Very surprised that I just totally made every mistake possible and got Ghost Rider knocked out of the match. So let's see, how many points do we need to make this happen? Going way over on time. 2364. I was trying to get up to 2,800 total points. I don't think we're going to be able to have time to do that. So I think we're going to change gears here. Let's do this. We got taught a lesson by somebody on that team, and I think it's time. It's time. Let's look at our 5 stars. Let's do this. We've had a 5-star character get to 13 covers plus, and I think it's time to do it. Let's get Jean Grey. Let's get Phoenix championed right now. Level 450 promotion. We have a brand new 5-star champion. Let's go. We're going to get Phoenix into a match, and let's bring her purple up and green down. That way we can play her purple to get more red on the board. And we're going to hopefully do what that last match did to us. And by the way, I finally remembered, let's collect on that shield rank for 80,000 ISO back into the pool. Alright, that looks pretty good. Let's get in one more match here in the Shield Simulator with a brand new champion 5-star character. Then we'll pull our tokens, and then we'll be done for the day. Who should we take on? Let's do this. We can take on this team with... Let's think this through here. So we got Phoenix to put up in front. She's going to be red and purple. So I think we can do... Czar wants to see Quake. Perfect. We'll bring in Quake here because she actually is going to complement these two and probably stay safe in this match a little bit because of the green being tanked by Quake. And I'm going to like the way that blue and green works here in this scenario. So this is for Czar. He wants to see Quake, and we'll play Jean Grey for red and purple, blue, green, so black and yellow. Well, I think what we're going to do for black and yellow, we've got a good black and yellow character on our team with Okoye. Maybe what we'll do is play... Black Bolt has another green. Black and yellow. Wasp probably isn't going to be able to do this for us with black and yellow. Yeah, let's do it with Okoye. That's going to be guaranteed the win. Alright guys, this is going to be much better result than last time, guaranteed. And we need to keep green away from Parker Spidey over there. They could save up green for Thanos, but almost always they would play Spidey since it's less expensive. So the good thing about Phoenix is she creates a lot of red on the board, and that's obviously a good thing. Plus strike tiles. And if we get a match 5, she'll increase the value of our special tiles on the board. Let's line this up to match away as purple. He'll do it for us. That's even better. One team up. Let's get this green going for Quake. When we have all this team up AP, that's going to do really good damage for us. Oops, I wanted to go back over and hit Spidey. Thanos forces himself in front. And so here's what we're going to do first. Black is not an active color ability. We do get strong match damage for it. Let's play Quake's Resonance Frequency on black. We'll destroy a random number of black tiles, not necessarily the one you place it on. Okay, that lined up some decent matches here. So what I think we'll do is red and purple. Oops, I just set him up with a match for him. I need to heal Okoye here pretty soon. Got enough yellow to do it. Uh-oh. Oh, man, I wanted to keep him away from that green. Don't knock Quake out. Whew. How did he get that so fast? Stop. There we go. Just in time to heal. Wow, that was lucky timing. Not enough, though. Heal again. There we go. That's a crit. Awesome. Look at that. Now we're ready to roll. So, let's hit Spidey with Psychic Flames. Look at that damage all the way down. Wow. Let's move over and hit Thanos with Psychic Flames. Damage plus more strike tiles. He's about out. We'll probably be able to take Thanos out with... Let's see, what else do they have? They have 11 blue. Let's take Spidey out of here. Oh, almost. Okoye healed from 1,000 some health up to 50,000. Crazy. Living Legend ends the turn for us. That's actually perfect because what I want to do is end the match with Quake's green ability. I'm going to have to do... Might as well do that. If somebody's going to get knocked out, I would much rather have it be Phoenix because she has her revive ability. I don't know that we're going to be able to get that to happen. Green and green here. We've got a bunch of green. We've got enough to play. Uh-oh. Web shot's bad news. Need to wake up from the stun. Just in time. Okay. Man, Quake is going to save us here. Thank you very much for the suggestion, Czar. Let's play her Earthquake ability. It does team damage, plus, of course, what Okoye is going to add to it. But it also is going to shuffle the board, which could set us up with some good matches. Winners. So you'll notice when the board does the shuffle, it's basically the same as the starting board shuffle where you don't get automatic matches. Tiles come in an unmatchable lineup, but good enough for the win. Boy, that was a tough fight again. Nice job. Enos, who did you want to see? Did you say FF? Mr. Fantastic? Oh yeah, I've got a good team for him. This will be our last match, and then we'll get into the tokens. And I'm a fan of Mr. Fantastic compared to a lot of people. And let's see, that's a fun team to try. I was gonna save that one. 38 points isn't gonna do it. 63. All right, let's do this one. We're gonna play with. I like to bring in, if we're going to bring in Mr. Fantastic, I like to play with Daredevil. And Mr. Fantastic's got a blue-black active abilities and a yellow passive ability. So let's go over and grab him so I can think about the color lineup with his the allies we can choose. And the stun for his blue is such a good tile swap ability. So we've got Daredevil for purple, green, and I think what we should probably do is bring in a red user that makes a lot of sense with Mr. Fantastic. Let's have it be Thing. This will be a real challenge, but I think we can win this match. We'll use probably, though, Daredevil's green instead of Things, but yeah, let's take it on. Thor and Okoye is on the enemy team, so we have our challenge laid out for us. We only have 1 5-star versus 3. I know, I would like to play all Fantastic Four at the same time. Mr. Fantastic also plays really well with Human Torch, and to a certain extent, Invisible Woman. So what we're going to try to do is take Thor down to about somewhere around half health. And when he's down there, then we can play our stun on him. Look at that. Thing is going to jump in front every time Mr. Fantastic is about to take damage from enough of a shot from these 5-star characters. Wow, they already got enough black AP to do. That is going to be tough because that's going to stun whoever is up front for a bunch of turns. And then he's going to create some pretty strong strike tiles. So let's see how many protect tiles we can get on the board first. Oh, good, they matched it away. Perfect. All right. So every time the enemy team matches our special tiles, like our protect tiles, Mr. Fantastic is going to boost our team with health, and we also earn a bunch of AP for that. Super good combo for these guys. Fantastic Four as a whole doesn't have any purple users in their character lineup, and I think not having purple is kind of a little bit of a design flaw, but what are you going to do, right? If we can get enough red, maybe it'd be best to start with that. Let's see. They're up to 7 green, though. I really got to keep green away from them. Let's do this. Let's play hand-to-hand. And let's stun Okoye for fun. We'll move an automatic red match right there with our tile swap. Purple for red. Where's a red tile that a purple would do well in its place? Probably there, so I can match it. I don't want to mess up the alignment of the green that's already there. Alright, so we've stunned her. Let's move back over to Thor and leave him the green match. Hopefully he will take it. He did. Gets kicked in the face for it. And he's a little below half health, so let's hit him with clobbering time. That'll stun Thor, and that'll give us a moment to get a little bit more purple. Every hit he takes while he's stunned, Daredevil does additional damage to him. Stun him this way. And by the way, when he matched our green hand-to-hand tile, we earned a new one. Oh, match 4 in blue is gonna... Darn it, I wanted to get that blue. Almost got Thor taken out here. Ooh. King's in trouble now. He's got a lot less health than Mr. F, so he's not going to be able to protect anyone anymore. 6 yellow. Need to keep yellow matches away from the enemy team. Thor's going to be God of Thundering for a little while. Oh no! I forgot he had enough green. Oh, I was going to try to keep him knocked. Oh, man, that's tough. I was going to try to keep him... you guys are probably trying to warn me, and I was only thinking about the green left over for Doc Ock after I knocked Thor out. Well, I didn't knock Thor out fast enough. Alright, well, we've got a lot of projectiles here, and hopefully a knockout of Thor on this turn. Daredevil heals really well. So, we still have a chance in this match, actually. Nope. Oh. How could we possibly fail? We started out so good, and I blew it on Thor, didn't I, guys? Sorry about that. I think you see the concept was solid, and I just lost track of the enemy AP. Unbelievable. Well, we're going to roll into our tokens now and get that over with. Oh, I think we had a reasonable run on some of that. Standards I'll leave. We're up to 70 plus. I'll run those out on my own. It's token time. Hey, got a gold right off the bat. 2 gold right off the bat. They feel sorry for how my PvP experience went. We'll get into a lot more action, though, guys, with our brand new champ, Phoenix. I'm excited about that. 75 latest Legends tokens. Maybe we'll add on to that soon if I champ some 3 stars. Up to 4 fan favorites tokens. We'll do those last after the heroics. See how we fare. And run out the rest of these tokens. Alright, here we go. Taskmaster and foes. We have 1 shot here. We pulled some already. Oh, I don't get the 100 hero point purchase because I did it late last night. Well, we'll do a lot more, and this might be the vault that I end up pulling all of the contents in. Or should we do the 40 pack now, guys? What do you think? Ineos, Daredevil can take them all down, especially when he's floating under 50% health. Absolutely. It's much better if we were going to get Mr. Fantastic's black ability going for the additional damage that hits every turn, but just couldn't get Imaginaut ready. And yeah, I just should have watched that green a little closer. So since we're down on our luck, should we take a 40 pack chance here? And maybe we'll get Taskmaster in the first half of this vault? I think let's do it. If you guys are ready, let's concentrate the viewer luck. We're going to do the 40 pack purchase here. There's a Taskmaster Blue, Peggy, and a Emma in this vault. A bunch of support tokens, a whole bunch of 3 stars, and a legendary token. Can we get Taskmaster on just a little bit better than 50% odds? Let's go. Alright, starting off with the support token's good. There's a 4-star. It's the legendary token, so we're off on a good start. What do you think our odds are here, guys, in this 40 pack of getting Taskmaster? Let's speed it up here once we get a couple of 2s in a row. There we go. Let's hit the fast forward button. Concentrate, guys. Do it. Looking for gold. Doctor Strange, that's good. Sentry. We're over halfway through. Human Torch. Colossus. Come on, can we do it? We got Peggy, Doctor Strange, and Magneto. We did not get Taskmaster from that 40 pack. However, we did get the legendary token, a support token, and Peggy from that attempt. That is not too bad at all. I'll think about how many more 10 packs I want to pull to try to get Taskmaster. Probably on our next video or 2. That'll be fun to go for. We've got a couple anniversary tokens. Let's do it. Colossus, alright. Another 3-star Human Torch. They are giving away these anniversary tokens like candy. I agree. We'll get more there, going for Howard and Dino covers, but a bunch of other 4-stars still remaining, and we've done 32 draws out of 100. Nice. I might pull a 40 pack out of here. I might not. Will probably depend on how the rest goes to try to get Taskmaster from the other vault. He's the more limited 4-star out of any of them. Let's go over to our support token. Maybe we'll get a new one. It's a duplicate. 1400 red ISO, not too bad. We're going to do our heroic tokens. We got 9 of these. Let's go for gold. Boom, guys, look at that. They felt rough for us on that Taskmaster vault. We got a 4-star already from the heroic. It is Spider-Woman. Very cool. Alright. I think we're doing pretty good now. More gold with Luke Cage. And we've got those 4 legendary tokens to pull from the Fan Favorites vault. We are going to do that here right next, and that's where we'll end for the night. Another torch. And Storm. We are done with the heroics. Nice hit on that Spider-Woman. Let's do it. We have 4 draws in the fan favorites vault, guaranteed 4 stars, or potentially 3 of these 5 stars. Doctor Strange, Jessica Jones, and Old Man Logan. We just got OML up to 13 covers plus 1, so a hit on him would be great. I'm looking at more for Doctor Strange, non-blue. If we could get purple or yellow for him, I'd be ecstatic. Or a level in Jessica Jones, of course, would be great. And then we've got all the 4 stars in here with the fan favorites listed at higher odds. They're basically 5 times more likely than the rest of the 4 stars in this vault. If you guys are ready, we've got 4 draws here. Let's go with number 1. Boom. Vulture, definitely a fan favorite, and that is a huge hit. Number 2, let's go. Nico Minoru. Can we get a 5-star in the next 2 draws? It's a 4. Another Peggy. Doing good on the fan favorites. Here's our last token for the night, guys. Let's concentrate on viewer luck. See if it's going to be another fan favorite. Would be great. Or maybe even a 5-star. Go. It's a 5-star. We did it. You guys brought in the viewer luck. We nailed it. It's absolutely going to be Jessica Jones, Doctor Strange, or Old Man Logan. Place your bets now. Who is it going to be? Count it down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Old Man Logan, his black ability. That'll be saved, and then as soon as I get the ISO set right, he's going to be our next 5-star champion. Now that we've done Phoenix, he's in the road. Awesome. All right. Not bad. Out of 4 draws, we got a 5-star. And we are going to end it there. We'll have to add in our champion levels on the next video. I thank you guys so much for being a part of this run. I'll do a lot better in PvP next time, I guarantee you. But you guys made up for all of my misfortune in PvP with your viewer luck on the token draws. Love it. So, hey, if you guys need more MPQ on Twitch, make sure and hang out for Eneos04. He should be streaming at some point later tonight. Kill Power might still be on as well. And Adam and Kevin 8-Bit Forever, they do a great job as well. Catch them when they're on if you could. And if you're watching this video on YouTube, thank you very much. Please watch Mr. MPQ and Artem on there. And like and share our videos as well. I gotta run, guys. Thanks again. Have a great night. We'll see you in the next video. See you later.